Welcome to Starwatch Now, your front row seat to all the hottest gossip, drama, and breaking news from the world of entertainment. If it's trending, shocking, or star-studded, we're covering it. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss what's coming next. The screen fades in with an underwater shot, a distant figure swimming with silver hair and blue eyes. The music swells as the camera zooms in on the figure's intense gaze. On October 15th, the world witnessed a trailer that has set the internet ablaze. The Mermaid, a film that promises to redefine fantasy cinema, starring none other than the rising star, Wang Yibo. But is this just another fantasy film? Or could it be the groundbreaking milestone Chinese cinema has been waiting for? Keep watching to find out why this movie is more than just a fairy tale. The trailer for The Mermaid, released on October 15th, has left audiences on the edge of their seats, sparking an overwhelming wave of anticipation. At the heart of this highly awaited film is Wang Yibo, who steps into the role of a mermaid prince, an enchanting and poignant character, marked by his striking silver hair and ocean blue eyes. This transformation goes beyond just appearance. It's a complete immersion into a world of deep emotions and internal conflict. For those familiar with Wang Yibo's previous roles, often characterized by strength and stoic expressions, his portrayal of the mermaid prince signals a significant departure, one that highlights the actor's growth and versatility. The trailer gives us a glimpse of Wang Yibo's character grappling with loneliness, torn between two worlds, the mythical, water-dwelling realm of the mermaids and the human world he longs to understand. The mermaid prince is not just a symbol of beauty and magic, but a complex figure trapped in an emotional struggle. His desire to experience the human world is at odds with the fear of its dangers, a conflict that runs through his very being. There's something deeply universal about this struggle. It resonates with all of us, as we often find ourselves caught between the desire for connection and the fear of vulnerability. Wang Yibo's performance, as captured in the trailer, demonstrates his commitment to fully embracing this nuanced character. Each expression, whether a fleeting moment of joy or an intense gaze filled with sorrow, speaks volumes about the depth of the character's turmoil. His underwater scenes are particularly striking, showing his dedication to mastering breath-holding techniques that allow him to immerse himself fully into the world of the film. This isn't just a performance. It's a journey into a foreign and emotionally complex landscape, one that the actor has navigated with both courage and grace. The trailer doesn't just introduce us to the story. It pulls us into the emotional core of the mermaid, making us question the boundaries between fantasy and reality. It challenges us to reflect on our own inner conflicts and the choices we make when faced with the unknown. As the film's release draws closer, one thing is certain. This is not just another fantasy film. It's an emotional odyssey that promises to leave a lasting impression on all who venture into its depths. The Mermaid doesn't just promise a new visual experience. It strives to break the boundaries of what Chinese fantasy cinema has come to represent. The film pushes the envelope, taking risks and exploring uncharted territory in both its storytelling and production. With the visionary Cheng Er at the helm, The Mermaid isn't confined to the typical tropes we've come to expect from fantasy films. Instead, it offers a refreshing narrative that seeks to blend light, shadow, and philosophical depth in ways rarely seen in this genre. At the core of this film is a delicate balance between the fantastical and the deeply human. While many Chinese fantasy films have often relied on well-worn clichés of magic, mythical creatures, and epic battles, The Mermaid ventures into the emotional and intellectual realms that these elements often overlook. It asks deeper questions. What does it mean to exist between two worlds? How do we reconcile our desires with our fears? The mermaid prince, torn between the oceanic depths of his world and the allure of human life, becomes a metaphor for those who feel disconnected from the places they are meant to belong. Visually, the film embraces a unique artistic style that moves away from the standard portrayal of fantasy. The underwater scenes, infused with vibrant color palettes and delicate details, feel almost like a dream world, an ethereal space that beckons us to lose ourselves in its beauty. Yet, beneath this visual splendor, the film never loses sight of its emotional pulse. It's the contrast between the dazzling imagery and the quiet, poignant moments of the character's internal struggles that gives the mermaid its emotional weight. The decision to merge intricate, visually stunning effects with the exploration of complex emotions challenges the notion that Chinese fantasy films can only thrive on spectacle alone. In every frame, The Mermaid strives to be more than just a fantastical tale. It's a work that questions the very foundation of fantasy cinema itself, asking us to rethink what the genre can achieve. With Cheng Er's distinct directorial approach, the film offers not just escapism, but a space for reflection, an invitation to dive deep into the heart of both its characters and its world. The Mermaid isn't here to simply entertain. It's here to shift perceptions and redefine what Chinese fantasy cinema can be. At the heart of The Mermaid lies a profound emotional core, one that transcends the boundaries of typical fantasy. This is not just a tale of mythical creatures and magical realms. It is a raw exploration of the human condition, reflecting the internal struggles we all face. The Mermaid Prince, portrayed by Wang Yibo, is not merely a character defined by his otherworldly nature. He is a being torn between two worlds, experiencing a deep sense of longing, fear, and isolation. His story is a mirror to our own desires for connection, the complexities of identity, and the painful awareness of our vulnerabilities. The film's emotional depth stems from its ability to weave these universal themes into the very fabric of its narrative. The Mermaid Prince's journey is one of internal conflict. His yearning for the human world is met with an equal measure of fear, as he knows that crossing the boundaries between the two realms may lead to destruction. This tension creates an emotional resonance that goes beyond fantasy, tapping into a deeper human experience. We have all felt that pull between what we desire and what we fear, and through Wang Yibo's portrayal, we see the vulnerability of a character who must navigate these very forces. What makes the emotional weight of The Mermaid so compelling is the way it invites us to reflect on our own lives. As the Mermaid Prince struggles with his place in the world, we are reminded of the times when we have felt out of place, disconnected from the people or places we long for. The film does not shy away from exploring the rawness of these feelings, allowing us to experience the prince's pain as though it were our own. It's a testament to the power of cinema when it can evoke such deeply felt emotions, not through spectacle or grand gestures, but through the quiet, poignant moments of introspection that define us as humans. In addition to Wang Yibo's masterful performance, the film's direction and cinematography add layers of emotional complexity. The underwater sequences, which could have easily been reduced to visual effects, instead become a metaphor for the prince's internal world. The weightlessness of the water symbolizes his emotional turmoil, the sense of being suspended between two realms, unsure of where he truly belongs. These moments are not just visually captivating. They are profoundly emotional, pulling us into the character's struggle and making his journey one that is both fantastical and deeply relatable. What makes The Mermaid truly revolutionary is how it dares to break free from clichés. With a fresh, bold approach to fantasy, the film introduces a visual language that blends the fantastical with the philosophical. It's not afraid to push boundaries and explore themes that go beyond just magic. It's a story about identity, transformation, and the fragility of belonging. With such a visionary director at the helm, The Mermaid has the potential to reshape the landscape of Chinese fantasy cinema. It's not just a visual spectacle, but a deep, emotional experience that challenges everything we thought we knew about the genre. To bring these otherworldly characters to life, the cast has endured physical and emotional extremes. Wang Yibo trained for months to hold his breath underwater, facing real-life challenges to make his portrayal authentic. Tang Wei's role as the mermaid also demanded grueling underwater performances that pushed her limits. The dedication of every team member, from the actors to the special effects team, is what makes The Mermaid stand out. It's not just a film. It's a testament to what can be achieved when passion, artistry, and cutting-edge technology come together. The question now is, will The Mermaid redefine Chinese fantasy cinema? Will Wang Yibo's performance be the key to its success? We can only wait and see, but one thing is for sure, this film is a game-changer. If you've enjoyed this sneak peek and want to stay updated on the latest news and trailers about The Mermaid and other exciting films, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your predictions and reactions. Thank you for watching, and remember, the journey has only just begun. Stay tuned to Starwatch now for more exciting content. We'll see you in the next video.